Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year, happy 2024. Welcome to another Eugene, where Eugene is going to be viewing stuff as always. And of course, the stuff that I'm viewing is going to be episode number 30 of Public Drum Shaming by Eugene R, where R stands for roasting. This is the anniversary episode. We have viewed 300 drummers, including in this episode, so let's just appreciate the fact that all of you guys have been around for such a long time. It's been more than 2 years now, so 30 episodes means basically like 30 months, because I've been doing them once a month. In the beginning it was a bit more often, but still, so it's insane. Thank you so much for your continuous support. And of course, the anniversary batch is gonna contain these 10 unlucky, brave and reckless participants that you can see on the screen. Please make sure that you head to the description where you can find the timestamps for the particular video if you prefer to make a jump in the future and time travel. To anybody and everybody who is new to these series, didn't participate yet and would like to participate, please make sure that you watch the rules of submission before sending me your stuff in order to avoid chaos and confusion. And additionally, as I have announced it in the previous batch number 29, everybody is welcome to send the second round of submissions to all the participants that have already submitted their videos in the past. Additionally, everybody and anybody who feels generous enough, you can always become my patron or member of my YouTube channel if you'd like to support me morally and, more importantly, financially during these dark and uncertain times. Any help will be, of course, welcome and appreciated. Before we dive in, as always, I'm gonna review myself, but I don't think there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to point out from the previous batch. At least right now, check it out. Yes, I am crazy. I am wearing a weight vest. As of 2024, this is an extra 10 kilos that I unfortunately put on my New Year's resolution. Yes, to put on 20 more kilos. But check out the background. Like, the wrinkles are very, very nice. Yeah, it looks bad now. You see, it's terrible. But even with Otaking, it looks cool. And this is perfect. Happy New Year. Yes, so you're watching this on January 1st. All the patrons and members of my YouTube channel probably can watch it on January 1st. To the rest of you, it's January 11th, the earliest. The bad news is that I have already eaten my ice cream early in the morning at 7 a.m., so there's no ice cream. We're gonna jump into drumming immediately. This is bringing us to entry number 1 from Mr. Tom G. And this is, Physica, Mystica, something, live drum cam. Okay, he's got me trapped with pronouncing the name of the video. So it seems like some kind of a live drum cam, decapitated half body, only a lower body workout. Let's see. Okay, Joy Jordison snare, axis, super triggers. Wow, good, very good fingering there on the left. Oh, that swivel, super pressure swivelly. Looks like something I would play. What tempo is this? 250, 260. This is super extreme. Oh, super gentle triplets. Barely any ankles, mostly full leg. I assume his pedal settings are actually very extreme, like super crazy string tension. Very, very precise traditional blast. Very relaxed. You can see barely like his hand moving on the skank. He's not destroying it too much. Ah, this. Morbid Angel. Dawn of the Angry, whatever. Super honest and super great. You might argue that, you know, the beater angle is not huge, but come on, nobody would demand you to have a Kolesna 90 degrees angle. You hear sometimes it's a bit of unison strokes. If only most of the extreme drummers could play like this live, you know. Yeah, you see, he's holding back. He's not trying to bash too hard when it's slow, because then it's gonna mess up the dynamics too much on the like snare and toms. And he needs to be gentle even when he plays slow. Thank you very much for this submission. This was very, very cool. The good stuff is insane precision, insane control, insane gentle touch. Okay, I'm just gonna award you, because we don't see often somebody playing this softly and this gently, this kind of extreme stuff, and this is something that I talk about a lot during these series. This is like the perfect aborted origin John Longstreth, soft kind of playing that this kind of music requires you to do in order to maintain your energy levels, not give in to the temptation of bashing too hard and getting cramps. And so this was absolutely perfect. Like the way you have pulled off the swivel and the blast beats, it's crazy insane. Thank you so much. The bad stuff, in terms of technique, nothing. I would ask you to teach me to play rather than give you any useful advice. Just the overall production presentation of the video, you know the deal. So there's always ways to improve the quality of the video footage, audio footage from the console, multiple cameras, whatnot. In terms of what you have shown us, perfect demonstration of your technique. In terms of what you can show as a performing drummer and artist, there's a lot to improve, even in a live situation, which is always tricky to properly film due to extreme conditions and lack of time. But other than that, awesome. Thank you. Let's move on. Submission number 2 from Mr. Philipp Zedi. Zedi. And this is Epicentrum Recovery drum playthrough. Okay, super Nirvana cardboard snare sound. The snare sounds nice. Oh. Yeah, cool. I love it. I'm wondering about this hi-hat microphone. What's up with that? Where is it pointing? That kit is like this Tama thing that Pavulon has. It's a cool kit. I played it many times. Good dynamics on the snare. I wish there were a little bit more cymbals. And also a little bit more fat on the kick. The kick is a little bit too like dead and quiet. Wish we had more like a punchy, beefy sound. The feeling is there. I miss a bit of violence, but maybe I'm just a violent guy. It's just a shame that there's like this one drum loop that is going on and on and on again. Even if it's a very nice pattern, it feels a little bit like it's overstaying its welcome, so always gotta be careful with that. There we go. Tempo change. A little bit, but it has a very old school feeling to it, so. Thank you so much for submitting this video. The good stuff, groovy, lots of feels, and snare, especially I love the snare. The snare sounded so good. Everything was like very, very vintage and nice and very, let's say, bullshit cheating proof with the honesty and how raw it all sounded, with not the, but for this kind of music, yeah, of course, for sure. That's all, like some interesting ideas here and there. The bad stuff is just a bit of the production, of course. So more cameras, more lights, fancier mix. That's as the presentation. A bit of the The body would also be nicer to see, and a bit of more creativity when it comes to just repeating the same thing again and again and again. Like, you know, as a drummer, if you feel like you can steal a bit more of the spotlight, go crazier with some of the drum parts and throw in some variety. It's of course only a matter of taste. The most important thing that as part of the band, you are a musician in the band and you do your job, and it's not only about always you. So other than that, nothing to criticize, nothing to add. So it was cool. Make sure that you push yourself and challenge yourself and always try to do things better and grow. That's it. Thank you. This is submission number 3 from Mr. Felix Wahlund. Felix Wahlund.
Fresh meat.
Something like that. And it's a vertical video on YouTube, and it's not a short. That's verboten. It's a red flag. And this is a Nile, Lash to the Slave Stick. It's a song that I also want to do at one point because it was requested. So E-drums, fancy looking E-drums. It's like one of those very like slow songs that Nile has, but it's still a hit. It's a jam. Okay, so when you say like it's a playthrough and then you say jam, the word jam allows you to improvise and pretend that you actually don't know the parts. No, I'm just kidding. Let's just see. He looks a bit like Corpse Grinder. Okay. No guitar. I'll be singing the guitar parts. I'll be Carl. I'll be Carl if you're gonna be my George. Okay, double strokes with foot blasters at a very dangerously slow tempo. And I am just really not sure. Those double strokes are insanely good and precise. I'm really just not sure if this is the most practical thing to do at such slow tempo. To me, like I think Lash to the Slave Stick, the beginning part is like it's like below 200 for sure. It's 180, 190, I think so. And just doing that with double strokes requires so much control, and he's doing it fantastically. Very good. So I just suck at doubles and I take it back. It's cool that it's like a speaker sound. Oh, very smooth, very good. Speaker sound with also camera sound, for us to hear that he's hitting the pads and not cheating with editing the MIDI from the E-drums. Oh, you have my utmost respect. Smooth control, the way that he relaxes. You know, sometimes I wish George was relaxing this much, and myself as well, you know. Okay, this speeding up part. Oh yeah, this for the double strokes, absolutely. Yes. This is like 220, 230, I think, maybe on the record. I don't know. I'm not even sure if he's playing to the song or just from memory, but man, very good. You know, George should learn from this. George, switch to doubles. I am begging you. Very good. Wow. Oh, this ending was fantastic. Thank you very, very much. Good stuff. Incredible control of double strokes at slow tempos. This is like, it's perverted how good it was. So there you go. I am super blown away by how easy and nice and smooth you made something that should not be smooth. You know, it's like the same thing as having, like, just using very, very slow movement for fingers alone on a very, very high rebound surface on the snare. Like, it takes a whole new level of masochism to be able to master this kind of control. Like, the amount of mental focus it requires for you not to hit a little bit harder and push a little bit harder than required is insane. You know, so like, congratulations, well done, and I hope that you're gonna be able to practice and get these doubles like far and a long way to 300 plus whatever BPM without, you know, completely destroying your body, damaging your joints and whatnot. And awesome, super cool. Triggers, double strokes for extreme metal, very good. Exemplary drumming. Thank you. Everything else also as well, like smooth hands, smooth rolls, all the 2/2s, 4/2s, triplets, all the stuff that you did was such a nice flow, like water. You know, this was like a very, very watery performance, like waters from Nile. Okay. The bad stuff. Well, I mean, in terms of technique, nothing, honestly. Like, even if I would be an asshole and tell you that, oh, it's a slow song, try bash harder, I am familiar with Nile and I know the other stuff they play, and you cannot bash harder if you expect to perform some of their faster stuff as well. So, only like, I thank you very much for the honest video with the speaker sound and camera sound hitting the plastic pads. But as well, you know, as a performer, you have incredible technique, and would love to see you perform in a fancy studio with fancy high-end equipment, lights, acoustic drums, insane mix. Please do that. Invest into that because it's worth it. You're awesome. Thank you.
Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on. This is going to be entry number 4 from Mr. Dennis. He's gonna perform us in Demoni. Tales from the Clit. Okay, Dennis, you are the menace. Drum playthrough. Oh, hard-hitting blast beats, dark funeral shit. Oh, that's... Oof. Wow. The roll on the right cymbal, perfect. Oh wow, man, he's bashing those drums. Such a tiny kick drum. Is it? Oh, single stroke ankles. Wow, very, very like honest sounding. So, let me just tell you that he's already fantastic, great skills, like insane control, so I'll be an ass and I'll be criticizing some minor things that are not important. So, first of all, this camera angle, I just wish that that mic would not be, this one, would not be right here in the face, and pick a different angle, maybe somewhere in front of the splashes so that we see the face, or completely from the left, whatnot, so. Then, yeah, this box here with the pad, this is a little bit hobo style, I'm sorry. I would say try to relax a little bit more on the fast stuff, but he's like has this Adam Björk vibe when he's trying to play as hard as he can, as hard as the tempo allows him to, without completely sacrificing endurance. Man, this guy's a beast. Like, he's hitting hard, but his face is still. I'm just missing a little bit more of the hatred in the face. It's too chill. Wow, great skills. Wow. Shut up and take my money for the ticket. Great drummer. Ah, there we go. Obscene Extreme, Glutalux. Man, he's a beast. So much power on those blasts. Sometimes you see that the rolls are a little bit disappearing. Oh, the turtles. Very, very cool. Thank you very much. The good stuff. Insane power. So powerful for such fast blasts. This was incredible. Also seemed honest, like... There's always a chance that you edited a lot, but it didn't seem to me, it seemed very raw and unedited. So if you can perform like this without touching your parts, you're super cool. Like, powerful, fast, and super precise. Also the kicks, the blast, the rolls, everything was total yes, like big yes. The bad stuff? Well, only the things that I pointed out regarding the production, because technique is there and I have nothing to suggest, at least nothing super major, but some of the small things, you know, like it's like when you have perfected your technique, you have to take care of other small nuances that seem not important. And yes, a good way to present yourself is of course important. So have a nice room, have nice lights, have a nice mix, have nice videos, and all of those things, because you already got the skills, and you know, 99% of the people might not even care about your skills, but if you look fancy, they're like, whoa. So that is just my 5 cents. Maybe you don't care about that, but anyway, Thanks again and keep up the good work.
Well done.
Well done indeed. Let's continue. Boys and girls, this is submission
Number 5.
from Mr. Jacob, and Jacob is gonna play the unplayable, which is Infant Annihilator. Jakub, it's not Jacob, it's Jakub. Okay, are you Polish? No, I don't think so, but maybe you're Slavic. Capella is like Czech Republic, Slovakia, something. Zabijak. Ty vole, Zabijak, the comments say. Of course. Very good. Well, anybody is a Zabijak if they can play Con Crusher, so let's see what you can crush. Mostly fingers on the left. Okay, double strokes with insane control. Always pushing the beater into the kick. Oh man, I just don't really enjoy this mix that much. Man, the double strokes are insane, but that snare sound. Oh, the bell. Your food delivery is here. I don't like this angle. This angle represents nothing. Please don't use it. Oh man, those double strokes. Everybody's so good at double strokes these days. Or maybe I just suck. Oh man. Oh, left hand gravity. Let's zoom in. As much as I would like to hate you and criticize you, but like it sounds super nice. That untouched. I'm jealous. I don't know if the kick was touched. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but like Infant Annihilator was the Lorna Shore before Lorna Shore, in a way. A very, very tasteful playing. Zabijak. The comments didn't lie. Thank you kindly. The good stuff. Yes. All the things that I mentioned. Incredible precision and control. Like, wow. Today, this batch number 30, everybody is blowing me away. Makes me feel like I need to either quit or actually practice more. I don't know which one. One of those two, you know? So it's like a very extreme feeling. The bad stuff. Once again, only the production, please. You have awesome skills and you have to present them in an awesome way. Fancy camera, fancy lights. You have already some of the good stuff there happening with the quality of the cameras, but like color grading, color correction, think about angles, think about the room itself, you know, to make it nice and not like a kind of a garage storage room. So that is, trust me, that's gonna bring your drum videos to a next level. And maybe sometimes a little bit more of the movement, anger, body, face, and passion. Sometimes I know that the stuff that you play is extreme, but still, like, try not to look and feel super boring to an audience who is not an expert in criticizing your gravity blast and double strokes, okay? Because it's not everybody is paying attention to that, and you can win over much more people, a bigger audience, if you kind of please the simple people. This is just my 5 cents. Perhaps you don't care, but anyway. Thank you. We move on. This is entry
Number 6.
from Mr. Alex Leshy, Alexei Leshy, or Alexander Leshy, I don't know. So, bar без названия, no name. Okay, we know that it's a no-name bar. Ophidian Malice. May chaos reign. May chaos
take the world.
Black metal live. It's a live drum cam and it's super dark. Let's see how black metal it can get. Oh yeah, it's super live. He looks like an acolyte. Super dark monk. Okay, you see like a Kolesna angle, beater height, beater movement. 1 foot blast with a lot of movement. But the kick sounds very plastic. Maybe I hope there's some trigger. Oh man, this double bass is slow, but it's powerful. Even if he's not super bashing, but the beater angle is good. Super chill, super controlled, precise. Relatively simple stuff that he's playing, but it's solid. Yes, good. Not super loud on the snare with this blast. You wanna give some room in the mix for the other guys so that they don't get jealous. Good. There's honestly nothing much else to add here. Everything that he is supposed to do is kinda happening. It's good, decent. Yeah, he's not going super crazy on the snare during the slow stuff, you see? The bam, it's like a kinda gentle hit on the snare. Bravo. Thank you, спасибо for this submission. The good stuff, what I already described, good dynamics, not too jumpy snare, not super loud on the slow stuff, not super quiet on the blast in my opinion, great beater angle on the kick, controlled, very calm and like nice performance, this kind of atmospheric black metal. Probably all that it requires for these tempos, so that was very cool. The bad stuff, in terms of technique, nothing. In terms of, presentation, yes, live drum cam, but not camera sound, of course, so just work on pulling off a better recording overall. Console, mix, of course, cameras, lights, even if it's as dark as it gets, you can always let's say use the Polish guys, Drummers from Hell, if you know that drum channel, and they film all sorts of big guys. They filmed Inferno from Behemoth and Hellhammer from Mayhem, I think, and Marduk and all the Dark Funeral, all the evil stuff, and you can still have very good high quality live drum cams even if the music that you play is like should go against high quality standards and commercial success. So still, a person can enjoy evil dark music even if the quality of the live drum cam video is super top notch to modern standards. This is just like my 5 cents what to work on. Otherwise, I have no better advice to you, but this was cool. Thank you very much. Спасибо большое, and we move on. Alright, this is gonna be submission
Number 7
from Mr. a dude with a long name, Marc-André Goldfish Richard. It's a very former title, and I made sure that I'm gonna pronounce the whole thing as it is. IBEX Regression Complex live drum cam. Tuta, tratuta, tratuta, the simplified grindcore, hardcore D beat. Powerful. Oh, very good. A tiny bit gentle on the snare, but it depends. Is that a 13-inch snare? Ooh, this is he's pushing it through with full lag. Yes, destruction of that China is overwhelming. Traditional blast, good. Snare between kicks. Guys, make sure the snare is between your kicks. Oh, for a second, I thought this thing here is a beer bottle. It's the snare mic. The kicks, insane. I wonder if he's using triggers or if it's just mics. Man, powerful, fast, and precise. For live playing, it's very great. Oh, this the stop and go gravity was insane. I really actually like the sound of the drum kit like this from the camera. You know that I'll still criticize it, but still, it actually sounds nice. Very nice patterns. Super fun to watch. Oh, great precise live performance. Cool. Thank you very much for the submission. The good stuff is very precise, powerful, and fast. And holy crap, the kicks with the full leg. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna, dive deep and tell you that it should have been ankles and swivel. You should have relaxed, put triggers, and use double strokes. I really don't know. Maybe actually in your case you were like just destroying it, and this is how it made it sound better and feel better to you. Just make sure that you don't do that at the cost of your health. Okay, very nice, precise, super cool, groovy, creative ideas, especially the way that you're like switching the hands on the snare, and some very kind of nice licks and fills that not those super primitive copy pasted things, but that was nice. The bad stuff, nothing, just the balance of the sound and the video and all those things. So make sure that you try to improve and invest into decent kind of good content if you're interested in growing in that direction. Otherwise, I have nothing to criticize over here. I don't criticize the technique. Almost like nobody in this batch gets any shit from me for their technique, because everybody's actually awesome. This is so cool to see. So maybe a bit of the like the joy and the presence of you playing is something that I was missing a little bit. Like, it's not that like you have to insanely headbang and whatnot, but somehow I felt like you were just like, oh yes, this hand goes there, and thinking too much about the parts, but trying to be like more like, hey, let's have fun and we're here to enjoy ourselves, and be a bit more present, so to say, emotionally present drummer. So other than that,
Well done.
well done indeed. This was super cool. Thank you very much, and keep up the good work. We continue. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be submission number 8 from Mr. Balazs Cseresnyes. Cseresnyes, is that spelled like this? Not with a Z? Well, in any case, üdvözlöm a kollégát, and he is a big Liverpool Football Club fan. We can see that. So, Ragai. Is that Ragai? Now, lássuk. Let's see what you can do. Oh, the toms sound nice, like the pan or the kick. I love this kind of kick. It's like, you feel it in the chest. Good. Seems a little bit off with the guitars, but the double bass is good. Swivel, full like swivel. This is the stuff that I do with extreme pedal settings. That Paiste 900, actually, the ride cymbal sounds very good, considering that it's not a very expensive series. Nice ride. Or maybe it's just a mix, but... very good, very precise, very tight playing. Sounds also very honest. Untouched, at least. Yes, Dave Lombardo. The snare is just a little bit dead, muffled too much. The tom sounds actually cool. 2/2 is good. His drumming actually is like very good, and what makes this whole video worse, I feel a little bit of this like loss of sync with the guitar. It's like the guitar player makes you look worse. So guys, do something with your guitar players. Sorry for being so harsh, you know. But like you're probably a very tight drummer, but overall this kind of a thing with the guitars make the whole thing seem like as if you are playing bad, which you're not. You're actually very good. Very good. Good rolls, everything is yes, everything is there, precise. No, don't f*** so. Man, the guitar dude being behind is just like good traditional blast. Everything is very on point, tight, solid performance. Seems sometimes a little bit too stiff, but great overall anyway. Hell yes, inverted cross. Merry Christmas and all that jazz. Thank you very much, Köszönöm szépen, for this submission. The good stuff. Very, very good, precise, powerful kicks were there. Very tight. All the kick stuff, all the rolls, all the blast beats, snare between the legs. That's how boys like it. And everything was very, very good. You know your stuff. You know how to play those patterns. Everything was super nice. That's very good. Bad stuff. I will first actually start with a little bit of the face and body and the overall, once again, emotionally present drummer. Like, just a little bit what I lacked is the communication. Overall, like the feeling of you enjoying and having a good time and not focusing too much on playing whatnot, you know. Of course, playing precise and rather play more precise and not fix your drums sometimes is more important, I understand. You play already very well, and you could work a little bit more on just a bit of the rock and roll kind of a, you know, sexiness for the camera, for the audience, for anybody, you know. That always kind of feels nice to watch for somebody who's not criticizing your triggers or blast beats, because there are not going to be too many people who are going to do that anyway. So yeah, the second thing, the guitar player, like, that was mad. Like, fix your playback. I appreciate if it was your bandmates who tracked the guitar for you just for this video, so that's of course nice, but other band members unfortunately still can ruin your drumming in a way, you know. So, and that was just a little bit disturbing for me, and I'm not a guitar player or whatnot, but it was like weird to listen to that in any case. Thirdly, also of course the production in terms of video, audio, better mix, fancier mics, fancier drums, fancier overall sounds. Video as well. Like the moving actually camera was pretty okay. Like, you have a moving guy and you have a few fixed cameras. That usually, like, it's a good way to go. And you can also, of course, work on improving the room lights, you know, and making it look good. Everything that I talked about also in this batch for previous submissions as well. So one last thing is a bit of the stiffness. It seemed like you're a little bit, you know, like, and in the end you want to try to kind of relax. It doesn't mean that you have to hit super gently. You can have nice movement of the arms, but somehow it felt like you were a little bit getting tight in your muscles, and because the focus. So, you know, you have to work a little bit on making it more efficient so that you don't need to perform at such extreme levels to, you know, maybe hurt yourself and whatnot. So be careful with that, don't hurt yourself, and try to work on relaxing and whatnot. So, a viszontlátásra. Ragazzi, this is submission
Number 9
from Signor Alfonso Mocerino, and he's gonna perform Yes, That Band. Okay, so this is The Fool, and I know that you're a good drummer. That's why I'm gonna go super medieval on your ass, watching and criticizing your drumming, okay? This is a tough song, and this is one of my favorites to play live. 2:30. Pazza! Traditional blast, very good accents there. Francesco is proud. Even I don't know how to play those rolls, so don't worry. Beautiful. Yes, super cool. All of that was there. At least I am giving you the green light. Yes, the floor tom was there. Bravo, ragazzi. Yes, offbeat Chinas. Yeah. Yes, offbeat China. I give a shit, don't worry. Double strokes Madonna with this. Yes, even I play it now with double strokes for fun. Yes, good rolls. Very good. Very good. And we have an accent, a favorite accent here with Veronica. This one. Very good. She approves too. Yes, the jump was there. I always skip the jump and Francesco was angry, but you did it. Awesome. Yeah. On this one now. Okay, it's a bit different, but it's fine, man. Fantastic. Bravissimo. Only thing now, the toms are missing. I can even hear them from the playback, so I know that the toms were there, but this song is so much fun to play. It's like complete destruction. And it's an incredibly slow song, only 2:30. For Flash God standards, that's like a ballad. Great double strokes. Very good. Bravo, bravo. I am so happy and proud to see a performance like this of a song that I perform myself quite a lot. Thank you so much. Wow. Patience you had to memorize all that stuff, because I tried to do the same and you did it incredibly well. So you know what? You deserve the Gelato Award, the Italian Gelato Drum Part Award. This was super cool. Very nice. Like, honestly, I'm blown away how much effort you put into replicating all of those things. Super precise and insane. Like, this is fantastic. If you ever audition for Flash God, send them this. I'm gonna review it and approve it, okay? So thank you so much. It was incredibly awesome to see this once again, as what I pointed out. The bad stuff, the bruttissimo stuff, is the room, lights, video, you know, like just the fancy production quality that I would maybe suggest you to think about and improve, because like I know that you're a skilled guy. I knew it before I watched the video and I knew that it's gonna be awesome, you know, like no criticism towards technique, only presentation, and that's it. So if you have such skills and you don't present yourself at an insanely high level, then you're just a fucking fool. Thank you very much and well done.
Well done.
We move on, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived to the grand finale of batch number 30, and this is submission number 10, the final one for today, from Mr. Tamatoa Drummer. Hopefully Tamatoa Drummer. Oh, check it out. This gentleman has an official artist channel approval, 8th note emoji mark there. Drum playthrough of Tokeraurua from Marakote Ruki album. Traditional Polynesian percussion. So this is traditional Polynesian percussion. Okay, and he's got actually the score up there. Okay, so he's a right-handed drummer, but he's blasting with his left foot. Now he's blasting with the right foot. Wow, nice, very nice wrist movement on the left. With like some fingers. Okay, it's like read and play. Wow. I wish the guitars were a little bit quieter. Pay attention to his right septic flesh leg. How it's just the ankle. Super relaxed, like his right foot as if it's like heel down. Computer precise, very digital playing. Wow, this is crazy. You know, like those tabs, I'm just watching them, the Guitar Pro thing up there, so that we can check if he has learned the parts or no. He has been probably playing this song a lot. Yes, it's insane how he's pushing from the toe. He's like keeping the heel down on the pedal as much as possible. You know, I'd still maybe argue that this is still heel, like kind of an ankle movement, not heel down, although a bit hard to say. What? Oh, holy shit, this is the, maybe this is the Polynesian percussion. I thought it's actually the air conditioning. From this angle, I am getting a bit of a Martin Jovanovic stare. When he used to have the dreadlocks and he's looking like, he's looking evil. There's the percussion. It's like, is it like high pop 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 or is the low one? Wow, this was amazing. This was super cool. Wow, I would wish we had more of these, because it's a little bit getting like I'm falling asleep with too much of the non-stop blasts. The tuk is so much cooler. Thank you once again for submitting the good stuff. The good stuff, let me tell you. Congratulations, you are drummer number 300 that we reviewed. So, but no, of course. In addition to that, a lot of other great things. Super precise, super awesome, very, very relaxed, and insane amount of control. Powerful enough, you know, for this kind of continuous endurance black metal marathon playing. So that was great. Cool stuff with that percussion. I wish we had a little bit more of that, a little bit more variety with the toms wouldn't hurt. But overall, that's it. Incredibly tight. The bad stuff. Yes, I wish of the things that I said before that we had more cooler rolls, more percussion, less guitar, more cameras, more lights, bigger room, hopefully. Yeah, the production is something that I would try to work on, of course. You have great technique and the world needs to see it. So the world needs to see the Polynesian percussion. That's all I have to say. Fantastic. That was very nice. Thank you and well done.
Well done.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it is a wrap. It is a falafel wrap of batch number 30, Oida, 300 people. Thank you so much once again. I am absolutely speechless and I'm very, very thankful for you guys still being around here. Once again, happy 2024. I hope you have some insane New Year resolutions, whatever, and gonna go and conquer and climb the tallest mountain. So, as for us, here's batch number 31, which is going to be the next one we're going to do in a month. And I am just about to point out once again, you see these three gentlemen here with the second video. So this is, again, exactly, this is the second round of submissions. So these people have been already featured. And once again, I'm calling out to all of the people who, all the 300 drummers that we had here. Feel free to send the second video. As you can see, I'll be glad to review them once again and maybe compare and see some progress, hopefully, because I am running out of videos to review, and I'm thankful that guys are getting in touch with me. For those of you guys who are new to these series, who hasn't participated yet but would like to, make sure that you watch the video on rules of submission before sending me your stuff in order to avoid chaos and confusion. Additionally, everybody and anybody who feels generous enough to support me morally and, more importantly, financially, don't forget you can always become a patron or a member of my YouTube channel. If you become one, you're gonna get access to super cool exclusive perks like custom emojis and badges and early access and all of that super cool stuff. I have an info video on YouTube about that, what you are actually getting by becoming a patron or a member of my YouTube channel. With that being said, thank you once again for everything. Thank you for joining and sending me the stuff. Keep them coming. I wish you all the best, guys. Take care, stay healthy, and I see you around. Eugene, out. Bye-bye.
Impressed by this precision? Me too! This is all achievable thanks to the Foot Blaster triggers. Make sure that you head to footblaster.com and use the code Eugene in order to get a discount for your next Foot Blaster trigger purchase.
Yes, offbeat China. I give a shit, don't worry. Double strokes Madonna with this.